4.1c, weighted mean. A weighted mean is a mean that has certain values that have more influence over the total mean. Well, how do we calculate this? We multiply the influence to the corresponding frequency before calculating the mean. So what does this mean? We multiply how important it is to how many times it occurs or what the number is in the set. So this will become clearer in the examples. So let's go through a couple of examples in which not all values are equal in the set. So example 1, I need to purchase a number of items in the table below. What is the average price of an item that I am purchasing? So let's round to the nearest cent in this problem as well. So how we do this is we multiply the price, which is the importance or the significance, right? Because things that are worth more should affect the average price more. So more expensive things have more effect on the average price. So what we do is we multiply the price by the frequency. So 250 times 3, if we carry out all these multiplications, 250 times 3, or 2.5 times 3 is $7.50. 10 times 2 is $20. 750 times 4 is $30. And 825 times 5 is $41.25. So we add these all up. And if we punch this into a calculator, we would get $98.75. But this can't be our average price. This doesn't reflect the prices that we have before us very well. So how do we calculate the average? Now we have to divide by the total frequency. How do we find the total frequency? We add up all of these numbers. So 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 is 14. So we have to divide 98.75. That's our sum divided by the total numbers, 14. And this gives us $7.05. So the price of the average item that we bought was $7.05. So now you saw in action how some values in sets, like the 2 here, is worth a lot more than the 3 here because it's multiplied by 10 instead of 250. So the things with larger price have a much bigger influence over the average price. Example 2. GPA is actually a weighted average. Calculate my GPA for the quarter from the table below. So say I'm taking these 4 classes, English, Algebra 1, Art, and Transmission Systems. So in this example, like above, the price is like the credits. So this is the significance or importance of the number, and the grades are the numbers. So again, like before, first off, we multiply all of the significance values times the actual values. So 3 times 4 is 12. And 4 times 3.7 is 14.8. And 3 times 2.7 is 8.1. And 5 times 4.0 is 20. If we add these all up, I have 54.9 grade points total. So I add up the total number of credits, 3, 4, 3, and 5. And this is 15. So I'm taking 15 total credits. So I divide now my total grade points by the number of total credits. So 54.9 divided by 15 gives me a 3.66 grade point average. See, the average is another word for mean. So this is a weighted mean of the grade points I've earned for my classes. Now you see that classes worth more credits have a much larger impact on GPA. So it's better to focus on large credit classes sometimes, get that 4.0 in those classes, and it'll boost your grade by more than, say, if you got a 4.0 in a 1 credit class.